Hey y'all, it's Rick here with Uncommon Communion, and it has been a while since I recorded a video. If you've been following as a subscriber with a subscription, easy for me to say, right? You will see that I have been doing written posts from my phone right lately. Tonight, though, I thought I would come to you with a video because I want to launch something a little bit different. And you can see in the title of this post, Welcome to the Bandwagon. Yeah, y'all. There are a lot of Americans and a lot of folks right now in this nation and around the world that are waking up to the joy of soccer. And if you're one of those folks, I want to say welcome. If you've not yet seen a certain video, I want to talk about it here in a moment, because I think it's a great ad that speaks to a truth that I want to help you with. So let's begin as we always begin, by recognizing, realizing, celebrating, and affirming that we are always and everywhere in the holy presence of the more and each other. So as I record this, it is the night of the 22nd. You're getting this on the 23rd. The 22nd was the 12th game day, a match day, as they call them. And I hope you've been watching. Now, I will say this about watching this time as someone who has watched religiously every World Cup since 1994, that more so than any other, this is an easy one to watch. Because, well, first of all, Fox is broadcasting it on their Fox network, many of the games. So you don't even need cable. You don't even need an app to look at it. Fox One, the app, is relatively inexpensive. I got it for $20 for 1 month. And it's super easy to stream the games. And it also has a lot of other good features too. And there's other websites, many websites right now. The Athletic is one of them, Bleacher Report, and the list goes on and on and on, that will help you follow this cup. And best of all, y'all, and this is speaking from someone who got up at 3:30 in the morning back in 2002 to watch the U.S. beat Mexico in the round of 16. Historic game. Last time, actually, we've been to the round of 8, the quarterfinals. That was played in Korea, Japan. We don't have to do that because the games are at reasonable times. Yeah, you might need to cut out of work a little bit early for that 1 o'clock game, but an 8 o'clock game, a 9 o'clock game, talking East Coast here, but regardless of where you are in the States, the game times are reasonable. And that, I think, adds to the joy and adds to the possibility. And then there have been so many great stories, right? So many surprises, countries not expected to do well. I'm talking about Cape Verde, right? There's just so many good stories. So I want to say this to you. If you are a lifetime soccer fan, and I was 6 years old playing for my church team, St. Cyril's of Alexandria, in our orange uniforms, running around as a 6-year-old. Or if you are just discovering that soccer in America is an amazing thing, I hope that you are finding the joy that I am finding. And I hope that you come to this website, to this blog, to this podcast video, however you're getting this, because I want to talk soccer with you. And I want to help you understand, if you are a new fan, a casual fan, kind of understand some of the things that we're seeing and how this tournament works, and some of the little, let's call them little notes, little points, if you will, so that you can have that conversation with your colleagues. That guy in the office or that woman in the office who is a soccer fan. Come up to them, talk to them. And even if you're just a bandwagon fan, and again, I recommend you watch the ad that I'm going to put here with a number of videos I want to post here. And I urge you to watch that and know that, like the people in that ad with Will Ferrell, who is not a bandwagon fan, he is a serious soccer fan. And know that you can join. That commercial is hilarious and it works because that's what we want. So, to help you with that, like I said, I want to give you a little bit of context, give you some of the stories, give you some of the things to work, to look for. And I won't guarantee that I'll be able to do this every day. And quite honestly, some days I might do it from my phone. So I may not get up to my computer here in my room to do this, but I want to try to do it in addition to my other posts that I've been doing. So where are we? Well, today, and this is Monday, was a historic day in soccer for two sort of cosmic reasons that the universe has, kind of brought together, and that is Argentina. So today, like Lionel Messi, who is truly the greatest soccer player of all time, I mean, more so than anyone else, set the record for most goals scored by a man in the World Cup competition. And that was amazing. And he probably still has a few more goals in him. If Argentina continues to do well and advances, he's going to have more opportunities. So that's one thing today. Also today, 40 years ago to today was Diego Maradona and 1986 World Cup, the played in Mexico. So again, there's that synchronicity, although today Messi's goal was not in Mexico. But 40 years to the day, the infamous hand of God goal that Argentina used to get the first goal against England and defeated England and went on to win the 86 World Cup. And again, if you're not familiar with this, I'm going to put some videos below that you can take a look at and get acquainted with this. Because, y'all, one of the things that I think is intimidating sometimes about new fans who are joining this incredible celebration that is world football, the World Cup, they sometimes can get hung up on history, right? And those of us who are soccer fans who have been following this for a lifetime, and almost my entire life, 50 years since I was that little 6-year-old, can kind of be intimidating. We talk about things like the hand of God, and we talk about these historic things. Well, I want to help you learn about those, and the hand of God is a great place to start. Also, on that same day, that was the first goal that Argentina Maradona scored against England in that World Cup. The second goal, which was not cheating, it was not a handball, was even more amazing. Was amazing. One of the greatest goals in history. And if you haven't seen it, watch the little video. It kind of analyzes it. It shows it from different directions. You will be happy that you did that. A couple other things before I wrap up here. Have you seen what the fans are doing? I'm sure you're seeing this, right? The foreign fans, the guests, the visitors that are coming here and celebrating, the Norwegians with their rowing, the Scottish with their bagpipes, the Tartan Army, the African countries, and Cape Verde. I mean, it is just amazing. It's also amazing, I think, y'all, to see the opposite, to see how fans around the United States, in these cities, and even not in cities where the games are being played, right? How they are responding and welcoming these visitors and just celebrating what it means to be America, right? The America that we know we can be and we want to be. Well, not to end on kind of a downer note, I'm going to end on a positive note here, but you might wonder, as people are wondering, where's old man Trump in the midst of this? Now that he's 80 years old, we got to call him old man Trump, right? Because he's acting like one. Hey, you kids, get out of my reflecting pond. Don't be putting vandalism stuff. I'm going to lock you up for 1,000,000 years for touching the green, gross water, stinky water, right? So you might wonder, he was so close with FIFA. He even got the FIFA Peace Prize. Where is he? Why isn't he at games? Why is he sending Rubio and his other henchmen, RFK? Well, I saw this little story today that apparently the aides to Trump, old man Trump, are afraid that when he goes to games, he's not going to just get booed, but he's going to hear Epstein chants. Yeah, I came across this article, and I think it was a British paper, but there is concern that the English-speaking countries those fans, which we know are good at chanting and singing, have put together and have already deployed Epstein related chants. And apparently some of them are pretty nasty. So old man Trump doesn't want to go to the games because not only is he going to get booed, he's going to have to deal with that. And we all know King Baby just has a really, really fragile ego. So, well, I don't want to end on that note, except to say this, y'all, that we are tomorrow, the day you get this, Tuesday the 23rd, is the last first or second game in the group stage. And we'll talk more tomorrow. I'll try to record again on Tuesday about what happens on Wednesday and the shift that is going to come, and then what to look forward to, because we have a lot of tournament ahead of us. And again, if you have not been involved for the first 12 days, now's the time to jump in, because it's going to get wild and exciting. And we're going to go to a whole nother level here, y'all. So again, want to thank you for watching. If you are not yet a subscriber, please subscribe. I am at a threshold of a number of subscribers. I'm not going to say that number, but I'm very close to hitting a threshold that I want to hit. Please share this with others. And again, I would love to hear comments about you and soccer and where you are with this cup and kind of how you're feeling and so on with that. So again, welcome to this podcast. Welcome to the summer of North American World Cup. And we're just getting started here, y'all. So, all right. Thank you. Blessing and good. Be bold, be well, hold fast, y'all.